For our 20th wedding anniversary, my wife Lori and I decided to bike Tuscany. What better way for a bike enthusiast who loves good food and a foodie who loves biking to experience the heart of Italy? Around about that time, I happened on a small blurb in the back of an AMC magazine advertising a trip to Pienza and Montalcino in early October. Perfect anniversary timing. We flew into Rome a few days prior to take in the colossal sights of the ancient metropolis, opting to rent a small flat a couple of blocks from the Roma Termini. Rome is a walkable city with good public transportation. With every step, you may experience some 1,000-year-old artifact erupting from the ground. It is mind-bending to see what the Etruscans, and then the Romans who followed, accomplished, and to imagine all the knowledge that was lost during the Dark Ages while hiding in plain sight for 1,200 years. Fueled with espresso and a pastry, we began our day with a Colosseum and Forum tour. We were so enthralled with the Flavian palaces, the Vestal Virgins, and all of Palatine Hill that we didn't leave until 5 p.m. that night, when hunger and delirium pulled us through the gates and into the busy street. The Sciusi stop is a short train ride north from Rome, where we were taxied to Pienza's Il Chiostro, a monastery remarkably turned into public inn. Here we met our guides, Lisa and Al, with food and wine cycling tours, as well as the rest of our crew. Pienza is one of a handful of small hilltop towns in the Orcia Valley that went through an incredible transformation in 1459 when local boy Done Good reigned as Pope Pius II, who redesigned the town in the Renaissance style of the time, of humanist urban planning. Its walled old city is plump with fine eateries and shops packed into tight alleyways. Sunrise unfolds slowly, as do the residents. Roosters and the soft sound of far-off shotguns echo through the valley as bird hunters and farm stock case the countryside. Evening strolls are crisp, as sunsets cast a pastoral glow across the valley floor. Pack your favorite bottle and some pecorino cheese and find a spot to watch the day softly turn to night. Morning descent from an Italian hilltop town in October can be chilly, but you soon warm up on the ascent as the warm Tuscan sun arcs overhead. Lisa and Al's plan was a simple one: take splendid loop rides from town to a winery, self-sustaining farm, or a historical site. Meet up for après drinks and hors d'oeuvres, then hit the town for a wonderful local dinner. This schedule worked out magnificently for the first 4 days, as we learned the art of Italian pizza dough, gnocchi and artisan cheese, the history of terracotta, and the health properties of Bagno Vignoni, resting below its guardian, Castellone di Ossia. The first half of the tour focused on Tuscan food. The second half we zeroed in on wine. For that, we had to relocate to Montalcino, 25 kilometers to the west, to the epicenter of Brunello, the king of wines. Here we would stay on Via Roce, under the Padaletti roof, one of the oldest families in town. The day we pedaled up SP14 into Montalcino, we made a social visit to Casanove di Neri, halfway up the climb from Torrenieri. We were treated to a table laid with Italian classics like Ribollita and Penzanella, as well as the House Rosso. After cleaning up and a short stroll about the neighborhood, we made our way to a tasting room. More of a store, really, with stainless dispensers that pour taste from $2 to $14 depending on the bottle. It's an amazing education, but bring your credit card. A late dinner, Italian style, meaning several courses served slow over pleasant conversation, capped by a slow stroll home. In Tuscany, the bread is unsalted and the table is yours, so enjoy as long as you like. The remainder of the day rolled just like that, up early, or so it seemed for the amount of wine we drank the night before, eat a hearty Italian breakfast, pack a lunch, and mount your ride for the next destination, be it the refined Altesino, the gargantuan Banfi, or the tasteful Chiachi Piccolomini di Aragona, a destination for wine-loving bikers, where the Giro made a point to pass its door in 2005, a tribute to the owner and a heritage Brunello. Our trip came full circle while touring the Padaletti estate, as we looked east over the valley from the wall that this founding family built in the late 1400s to help protect the town. Our guide told us how Padaletti still holds on to the traditional ways of crafting the family wine, in small, 15,000 bottles per year, batches, never blending as most wineries do today. As we said goodbye to our new saddle mates, Laura and I came to the conclusion that there is no better way to experience a country like Italy than on a bike. Although there is not much shoulder and drivers love to zoom around on the narrow roads, they are always courteous, giving bikers plenty of room. Even the tractors, laden with overflowing wagons, give way as they lumber up the long, sloping climbs. From the saddle of a bike, you can best smell the sweetness of grapes at harvest, hear the Ferrari as it downshifts behind you, and feel the wind as you descend into the flowing Tuscan countryside, on your way to your next wine tasting.